Morning, I am Aditi studying in BSc Chemistry Honours first year. Today in this video we are reading chapter number 4 of Organic Chemistry, Alkanes and Cycloalkanes part 2. Cycloalkanes. Introduction. Aliphatic cyclocompounds are called alicyclic, from aliphatic and cyclic from their ring structures compounds. These compounds are so named because they resemble aliphatic compounds in most of their properties but possesses cyclic structures. However, due to their cyclic nature, they differ from aliphatic compounds in some respects. Alicyclic compounds are also called carboxylic acid since their rings are made up of only carbon atoms. Like open chain hydrocarbons, alicyclic compounds can also be saturated or unsaturated. Saturated alicyclic compounds corresponding to alkanes or paraffins are called cycloalkanes or cycloparaffins. Those corresponding to alkenes are called cycloalkenes, while those corresponding to the alkynes are called cycloalkynes. In this unit, we shall discuss the nomenclature, general method of preparation, chemical properties, and the effect of ring size on the relative stabilities of cycloalkanes. Nomenclature. The general formula of cycloalkanes in CnH2n or CH2n, where n is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Since alkenes are represented by the same formula, therefore cycloalkanes are isomeric with alkenes. Further, since in these compounds a number of methylene CH2 units are joined together to form a ring, they are also called polymethylenes. The name of any saturated alicyclic hydrocarbon is then obtained by attaching the prefix tri, tetra, penta, hexa, etc. to the word methylene according as the number of carbon atoms in the ring are 3, 4, 5, 6 are respectively. In the IUPAC system, the saturated alicyclic hydrocarbons are called cycloalkanes. The name of an individual cycloalkane is obtained by prefixing the word cyclo to the name of the corresponding alkane having the same number of carbon atoms as the ring. For convenience, alicyclic compounds are usually represented by simple geometric figures, also called the polygon formula, a triangle for cyclopropane, a square for cyclobutane, a pentane for cyclopentane, a hexane for cyclohexane, and so on. In such representations, it is understood that each corner represents a CH2 group unless some other substituent is indicated, for example, cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane. IUPAC names of substituted cycloalkanes. The following rules are generally followed in case of substituted cycloalkanes. The numbering of the ring carbon atoms is due to in such a way that the substituents get the lowest possible numbers. The name of the substituted cycloalkane is then obtained by prefixing the nature of the substituent to the name of the parent cycloalkane. In case there is more than one substituent, each substituent prefixed by its locant is arranged in alphabetical order before the name of the parent alkane. Ethyl cyclopentane, 1,2-dimethyl cyclopentane, 1-ethyl 2-methyl cyclohexane, 3-ethyl 1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. If the ring contains more or equal number of carbon atoms than the alkyl group attached to it, it is named as a derivative of cycloalkane and the alkyl group is treated as a substituent group. Otherwise, it is named as derivative of alkane and the cycloalkyl group is considered as a substituent group. For example, 2-methyl cyclohexane, pentyl cyclopentane, 3-cyclobutyl pentane. Note that parentheses are used wherever necessary to avoid confusion. Here in this first example, 2-butyl group has been enclosed in parentheses to emphasize that the locant 2 refers to the substituent on the alkane and not on the ring cycloalkane. If, however, the side contains a multiple bond or a functional group, the alicyclic ring is treated as a substituent irrespective of the size of the ring. For example, 3-cyclopropyl prop-1-ene, 4-cyclohexyl but-3-ene 2-one. If, however, more than one alicyclic ring is attached to a single chain, the compound is named as derivative of alkane irrespective of the number of carbon atoms in the ring or the chain. For example, dicyclopropylmethane, 1,3-dicyclohexyl propane. If a multiple, double or triple bond and some other substituents are present in the ring, the numbering is done in such a way that the carbon atoms of the multiple bond get lowest locants 1 and 2 and the substituent groups get the lower locants at the first point of difference. For example, 1,5-dimethyl cyclopent 1-ene, 3-nitroxycyclohexane 1-ene. If the ring contains a multiple bond and the side chain contains of a functional group, then the ring is treated as the substituent and thus compound is named as a derivative of the side chain. For example, 2-cyclopent 3-in-1-yl propanvanol 3,4-methyl cyclohexane 2-in-1-yl propanic acid. If the ring has as well as the side chain contain functional groups, the compound is named as a derivative of the side chain or the alicyclic ring according as the side chain or the ring contains the principal functional group. For example, 3,4-nitrocyclohex 1-in-1-yl prop 2-in-1-oic acid 3,4-hydroxyminocyclohex 1-yl propanol. If, however, the alicyclic ring and the side chain contain the same functional group, the compound is named as a derivative of the side chain or the ring according as the side chain or the ring contains higher number of carbon atoms. For example, 2,2-hydroxybute 1-yl cyclohexane 1-ol 7,3-formyl cyclopent 1-yl heptanol. If a compound contains an alicyclic ring directly linked to the benzene ring, it is named as a derivative of benzene. The compound having lowest state of hydrogenation, for example, cyclohexyl benzene, 1,2-methyl cyclohexyl 4-nitrobenzene. If some functional group along with other substituent groups are present in the ring, it is indicated by some appropriate prefix or suffix, and its position is indicated by numbering the carbon atoms of the ring in such a way that the functional group gets the lowest number. For example, 3-methyl cyclohexane 1-ol 5,6-dimethyl cyclohex 2-in-1-on 3-hydroxycyclohexane 1-on. If an alicyclic compound contains carbon containing functional groups, the carbon atoms of the functional groups are not induced in the parent name of the alicyclic system. Therefore, such systems, the following prefixes and suffixes for the functional groups are commonly used. Functional group prefix suffix CHO formyl carbaldehyde, COOH carboxy carboxylic acid, COX halocarbonyl carbonyl halide, X is equal to FCl COOR alloxycarbonyl or carbal oxy alkyl carboxylate, CONH2 carbonamyl carboxamide, CN cyanocarbonitrile. For example, cyclohexane carbonitrile, cyclohexane carbaldehyde, 2-oxocyclohexane carbaldehyde, 2-methyl cyclopentane, 1-carboxamide, 2-oxycyclohexane, 1-carboxylic acid, ethyl 2-oxycyclohexane, 1-carboxylate. IUPAC names for bicyclic cycloalkanes. Many hydrocarbons and their derivatives contain two or more rings. The carbon atoms common to both the rings are called bridgehead atom, and each bond or chain of carbon atoms connecting both the bridgehead atoms is called a bridge. The bridge may contain 0, 1, 2, etc. carbon atoms. For example, bridgehead carbon atom 1 carbon bridge, bridgehead carbon atom 1 carbon bridge, 0 carbon atom bridge. The bicyclic compounds are named by attaching the prefix bicyclo to the name of the hydrocarbon having the same total number of carbon atoms as in the two rings. The number of carbon atoms in each of these three bridges connecting the two bridgehead carbon atoms is indicated by Arabic numerals 0, 1, 2, etc. These Arabic numerals are arranged in descending order, separated from one another by full stops and then enclosed in square brackets. The complete IUPAC name of the hydrocarbon is then obtained by placing these brackets containing the Arabic numerals between the prefix bicyclo and the name of the alkane containing the same total number of carbon atoms as in the two rings. For example, bicyclo 110 butane, bicyclo 221 heptane, bicyclo 311 heptane, bicyclo 440 decane. If a substituent is present, atoms of the bicyclic ring are numbered. The numbering begins with one of the bridge head atoms, proceed first along the longest bridge to the second bridge head atom, continues along the next longest bridge to the first bridge head atom, and is finally completed along the shortest path. For example, syntheses of cycloalkanes and their derivatives. Some important general methods of syntheses of cycloalkanes and their derivatives are discussed below. Cycloaddition reactions. An addition reaction between two unsaturated components, molecules, ions, or neutral species leading to the formation of a cyclic product are called cycloaddition reaction. In these reactions, the pi electron of two components form two new sigma bonds. These reactions are usually designated by writing the pi electrons of the two components usually in the descending order separated by a plus sign a square bracket. For example, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 4 cycloaddition reactions. For example, a 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction involves addition of two alkene molecules to form a cyclobutane derivative. These reactions do not involve ionic or free radical intermediates and occur in a single step. Concerted reactions view cyclic transition state in which bond making and bond breaking occur simultaneously. Such concerted reactions which occur through cyclic transition states are called pericyclic reactions. These reactions do not require any catalyst and are initiated either by heat or light. The following cycloaddition reactions can be used to prepare cycloalkanes, 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. These cycloaddition reactions can be used to prepare both cyclobutane and cyclopropane derivatives as discussed below. Synthesis of cyclobutane derivatives. One of the most important methods for the synthesis of cyclobutane derivatives involves the addition of two molecules of the same dimerization or different alkenes. These reactions generally occur under photochemical conditions of a concentrated mechanism. View a cyclic transition state, for example, ethylene transition state cyclobutane. In case of substituted alkenes, through the addition takes place on the same phase of the alkene, yet the two molecules of the alkane may approach each other in two different ways, giving a mixture of two products. For example, cis-2-butene, all cis-tetramethyl cyclobutane, cis-anti-cis tetramethyl cyclobutane. Similarly, trans-to-butane on photochemical dimerization gives a mixture of two products, with cis, anti-cis, and all trans-tetramethyl cyclobutane. It may be noted here that substituted alkenes containing electron withdrawing substituents such as F, COO, COR, CN, COOR, etc. from cyclobutane derivatives under thermal conditions. These reactions proceed via a free radical mechanism involving diradical intermediates. Synthesis of cyclopropane derivatives. Another example of 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction involves the addition of free carbenes or carbenoids, carbene-like species, to alkenes to give cyclopropane derivatives. Addition of free carbenes. Photolysis of diazomethane in presence of propene first give methylene, a free carbene, which then adds to propane to give a methoxy cyclopropane, thus diazomethane, methylene, propene, methyl cyclopropane. Methylene itself is very reactive and gives many side reactions, especially insertion reactions, which greatly reduce the yields of cycloaddition reactions. Halocarbenes, on the other hand, being less reactive than methylene, do not undergo insertion reactions and hence give good yields of cycloaddition products. For example, dichlorocarbene, cyclohexane, 7,7-dichlorobicyclo 4,10-heptane. The reaction is believed to occur by the following step. Photolysis of diazomethane gives methylene, a carbene, which is a highly reactive chemical species. The methylene thus produced may be either singlet or triplet depending upon the reaction conditions employed, such as the wavelength of light used, reaction phase, liquid or gases, presence of inert gases such as argon, nitrogen, etc., and presence of photosanitizers. Singlet methylene is usually formed in the liquid phase photolysis, while triplet methylene is produced either by gas phase photolysis, especially in the presence of an inert gas like Na2 or R2, or by photosanitization. Step 2. The methylene produced above adds across the double bond. According to scale theory, the mode of addition, however, depends upon the type of methylene produced. In step 1, singlet methylene reacts by a one-step concerted mechanism and gives stereospecific cis addition products. The stereochemistry of the original alkene is retained in the product. In other words, if in the original alkene the substituents are trans, they will be trans in the product, and if they are cis, they will be cis in the product. For example, cis-2-butane, singlet methylene transition state, cis-1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane, trans-2-butane, singlet methylene transition state, trans-1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. Triplet methylene, on the other hand, reacts by a two-step free radical mechanism and gives non-stereospecific addition products. For example, the reaction of either cis or trans-2-butane with triplet methylene gives the same mixture of cis and trans 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropanes. Cis-2-butane, triplet methylene, biradical, spin inversion, ring closure. trans 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane, cis 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. Similarly, we can show that trans 2-butane also gives the same mixture of cis and trans 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. Addition of a carbanoid, Simon-Smith reaction. Addition of methylene to alkenes give low yields of cyclopropane derivatives. Since it being extremely reactive, undergo many side reactions such as especially insertion reaction. Therefore, when it is desired to add CH2 for preparing purposes, free carbene is not used. Instead, a carbene-like species called the carbanoid is used, which greatly improves the yields of cycloaddition product by reducing the insertion reactions. One such reaction is called Simon-Smith reaction, which uses diodomethane in presence of Z and Cu couple as a source of carbene-like species. The addition is specifically sign and occurs by a concentrated mechanism as shown below. Iodomethyl iodide, cis-2-butane, transition state, cis-1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. On the other hand, the reaction of trans 2-butane with CH2I2 in presence of Z and Cu couple gives trans 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. 4+2 cycloaddition reactions, Diels-Alder reaction. This reaction involves the addition of an alkene or an alkyne molecule 2 pi electrons called the dienophile to a conjugated diene 4 pi electrons, resulting in the formation of a 6-membered ring. For example, cyclohexane is obtained by heating a mixture of butadiene and ethylene at 475 Kelvin. 1,3 butadiene, diene, ethylene, dineophenyl cyclohexane. The Diels-Alder reaction does not require any catalyst. The two components are either heated together or heated in some solvent such as benzene, toluene, chlorobenzene, etc. If the dienophile contains an electron withdrawing group such as C, double bond CHO, CO2H, CO2R, anhydride, quinone, CnNO2, etc., the reaction can be carried out at a much lower temperature. For example, 1,3-butadiene, acrolein, cyclohex, 3-ene-1-carbaldehyde. Further, greater the number of such electron withdrawing groups, more reactive in this dienophile. Thus, in Diels-Alder reactions, maleic anhydride is a useful dienophile, while tetracyanoethylene is the most reactive dienophile discovered so far. 1,3-butadiene, maleic anhydride, cyclohex 4-ene-1,2-dicarboxylic acid anhydride. Other useful dienes are isoprene, 2-methyl-1,3-butadiene, and cyclopentadiene. Isoprene, dimethyl acetylene dicarboxylate, dimethyl 3,6-dihydro 4-methyl phthalate. Stereochemistry. Diels-Alder reaction is stereospecific cis addition reaction. The stereochemistry of the dienophile or the diene is retained in the product. For example, cis cyclohex 4-ene-1,2-dicarboxylic acid, maloic acid 1,3-butadiene, fumaric acid, trans-cyclohex 4-ene-1,2-dicarboxylic acid. If the diene is cyclic, two cis addition products are possible. These are called endo and the exo adducts. In the endo adduct, the molecule of the dienophile like underneath the diene component, but is the exoadduct, the two components project away from each other. For example, 1,3-cyclopentadiene, acrolein, endo-bicyclo 2,2,1 hept 5-ene-2-carbaldehyde major, exo-bicyclo 2,2,1 hept 5-ene-2-carbaldehyde minor. It may be noted here that in Diels-Alder reaction, it is thermodynamically less stable endo product which always predominates over the more stable exoadduct. Dehalogenation of alpha dialkanes, Friend's method. This method involves the action of active metals such as zinc or sodium on a suitable alpha dihaloalkane, alkane having the halogen atoms on the terminal carbon atoms. This reaction may be regarded as an intermolecular Wurtz reaction. For example, 1,3-dibromopropane, cyclopropane, 1,6-dibromohexane, cyclohexane. This reaction gives good yields for one only cyclopropane alpha dihalides in which the two halogen atoms are further apart than the 1,6 positions, do not form ring compounds but undergo Wurtz reaction. For example, Dieckmann cyclization or condensation. Esters of alpha dicarboxylic acids undergo intermolecular Claisian condensation called Dieckmann cyclization or condensation in presence of molecular sodium dust or sodium ethoxide to form a cyclic beta ketoesters. These cyclic beta ketoesters on subsequent hydrolysis and decarboxylation yield cycloalkanones, which can be converted to the corresponding cycloalkenes by Clemenson's reaction. For example, cyclopentane can be synthesized from diethyl adipate by the following sequence of reactions. Dieckmann condensation, diethyl adipate, 2-carbethoxy cyclopentanone. Mechanism: diethyl adipate, hydrolysis of 2-carbethoxypentanone to 2-carboxycyclopentanone. This is the actual acidic hydrolysis of an ester to the corresponding carboxylic acid and is achieved by heating the ester with dilute HCl or H2SO4 to carboxycyclopentanone to carboxycyclopentanone. Decarboxylation of 2-carboxycyclopentanone to cyclopentanone. Since 2-carboxycyclopentanone is a beta ketoacid, it readily undergoes decarboxylation on heating to give cyclopentanone. 2-carboxycyclopentanone, reduction of cyclopentane to cyclopentane. The conversion of a cyclopentanone to cyclopentane is conveniently achieved by Clemenson's reaction. Cyclopentanone, cyclopentane. Similarly, Dieckmann cyclization can be used to prepare cyclohexane from diethylpyrrolate. Pyrolysis of calcium or barium salts of dicarboxylic acids, Wissler's method. Calcium, barium or thorium salts of dicarboxylic acids yield cycloalkanes on heating, which can be readily reduced to the corresponding cycloalkanes by Clemenson's reduction. ZnHgScl, for example. Barium adipate, cyclopentanone, cyclopentanes, calcium pyrrolate, cyclohexanone, cyclohexane. In accordance with Blend's rule, this method gives good yields for 5 and 6 membered rings. Blend's rules. The effect of heat on dicarboxylic acids can be summarized in form of Blend's rule, which states that dicarboxylic acids in which the two carboxylic acids groups are attached to the same carbon atom, 1,3-dicarboxylic acids, upon heating undergo decarboxylation to form monocarboxylic acids, 1,4 and 1,5-dicarboxylic acids, on heating alone or upon distillation with acetic acid anhydride from cyclic anhydrides, 1,6 and 1,7-dicarboxylic acids, on heating alone or upon distillation with acetic anhydride give cyclic ketones with the loss of one carbon atom as carbon dioxide, while 1,8 and higher decarboxylic acid remains unaffected. Thus, malonic acid, 1,3-dicarboxylic acid, succinic acid, succinic anhydride, glutaric acid, glutaric anhydride, adipic acid, cyclopentanone, pymalic acid, cyclohexanone. This rule is quite useful in determining the ring size of a cyclic compound. For this purpose, a double bond is introduced into the ring by some known method. The ring is then oxidized with the help of KMnO4 to give a dicarboxylic acid, the pyrolysis of which helps us to determine the size of the ring. Thorpe-Ziegler reaction. This is the best method for preparing large macrocyclic rings in good yields. It consists of treating an alpha dinitrile in which the nitrile groups are at terminal carbon atoms with a base such as lithium diethylamide, commonly abbreviated as LD, or lithium ethylphenylamide is benzene or toluene. The dinitrile undergo an intermolecular condensation called Thorpe reaction to form a cyclic beta aminonitrile, which upon hydrolysis give the corresponding cyclic ketone is good yield. The cyclic ketone can be reduced by Clemenson's method to give corresponding cycloalkane. For example, alpha dinitrile, beta aminonitrile, beta ketoacid, cycloalkanone, cycloalkane. Like Dieckmann cyclization, this reaction also gives good yields only for 5 and 6 membered rings. However, by using Ziegler's high dilution technique, Cross-cyclic rings have been prepared in good yields. In this technique, a very dilute solution of the dinitrile in benzene is added to the solution of the basic catalyst in larger excess of ether. This ensues intramolecular reaction of considerably reduces the intermolecular reaction. In this way, yields of 95%, 7-membered ring, 86%, 60 to 80% with 14 or more carbons have been obtained. Yields of 9 to 13 membered rings are, however, less than 15%. Mechanism. The mechanism of this reaction is similar to diamic condensation, as is evident from the formation of aminonitrile sketched below. Demjanov rearrangement. This is very useful method for expansion or contraction of alicycling ring systems through carbocation intermediates. The carbocations needed for the purpose are obtained by deamination of alicyclic amines with nitrous acid. The initially formed carbocation may either react with a nucleophile to form the substitution product or may eliminate a proton to form an alkene elimination reaction. Alternatively, the initially formed carbocation may undergo rearrangement to the more stable carbocation either by ring expansion or contraction before undergoing the substitution or the elimination reaction mentioned above. Ring expansion. Demjanov rearrangement involves ring expansion when the carbocation intermediates has the positive charge on the carbon atom which is directly attached to the alicyclic ring. For example, deamination of cyclobutyl methylamine gives methylene, cyclobutane and cyclobutyl carbonyl as normal products, while cyclopentane and cyclopentanol are formed by ring expansion as shown below. Normal products: cyclobutyl methylamine, cyclobutyl carbonyl, methylene cyclobutane. Ring expansion products: cyclopentane, cyclopentanol. Ring construction. Demjanov rearrangement involves ring contraction when the carbocation intermediate has the positive charge on the alicyclic carbon atom. For example, deamination of cyclobutylamine gives a mixture of cyclobutanol, normal product, and cyclopropyl carbonyl, cyclobutylamine, cyclobutyl carbocation, cyclobutyl normal product, cyclopropyl carbonyl. It may be noted that there the carbocations second and third do not eliminate a proton to form the corresponding alkanes because cyclobutane and methylene cyclopropane are quite unstable due to angle strain. From active methylene compounds, a large number of alicyclic compounds have been synthesized by the action of active methylene compounds such as malonic ester or acetoacetic ester on suitable dihaloalkanes. Alicyclic carboxylic acids thus formed are hydrolyzed and decarboxylated when cycloalkanes are produced, for example, through malonic ester, sodium ethoxide, malonic ester, monosodium malonic ester, 1,3-dibromopropane, cyclobutane carboxylic acid, cyclobutane carboxamide, cyclobutylamine. Hofmann exhaustive methylation, cyclobutane. It may be noted that the cyclobutane carboxylic acid thus obtained cannot be decarboxylated directly since it undergoes ring cleavage. However, it can be converted to cyclobutane indirectly as discussed above. This is commonly known as Parfin's method of preparation of cycloalkanes if instead of 1,3-dibromopropane, 1,2-dibromoethane, 1,4-dibromobutane, etc. are used in the above synthesis. Cyclopropane, cyclopentane, etc. can be synthesized. Acetoacetic ester, monosodium acetoacetic ester, monosodium acetoacetic ester, 1,4-dibromobutane acetoacetic ester. By using dihaloalkanes, a variety of alicyclic compounds can be synthesized by the above reactions. General physical properties. Cycloalkanes closely resemble their open chain analogous alkanes in their physical properties, although their melting point, boiling point, and densities are somewhat higher. This is probably due to the reason that zigzag alkane molecules are constantly oscillating and hence cannot be closed packed in the crystal lattice. On the other hand, cycloalkanes, because of their raised ring structures, overcome their oscillation to great extent and hence are comparatively more closely packed. The closer packing results in stronger intermolecular forces, van der Waals force of attraction, and hence cycloalkanes have higher melting points than the corresponding alkanes in the liquid state. Also, the cycloalkane molecules are a little more strongly held and hence have higher boiling points than corresponding alkenes. Further, because of close packing, cycloalkanes have higher densities than corresponding alkenes. The melting points, boiling points, and densities of some cycloalkanes are given in table 4.2. This is the table 4.2, some physical properties of cycloalkanes. Compound melting point, boiling point, density. Cyclopropane 154 to 40, cyclobutane 193 to 86, 0.746, cyclopentane 179 322, 0.746, cyclohexane 279.5 354, 0.778, cycloheptane 261 391, 0.810, cyclooctane 287 422, 0.830. Like alkanes, cycloalkanes are non-polar molecules and hence are soluble in non-polar solvents such as carbon tetrachloride, petroleum, ether, etc. but are insoluble in polar solvents such as water, alcohols, etc. General chemical properties. The general formula of the cycloalkanes CnH2n suggests that they should be unsaturated and hence should resemble alkenes. However, because of their cyclic nature, they closely resemble alkanes in their chemical properties. Their similarity to alkanes is attributed to the fact that all the carbon atoms in these compounds, like in alkanes, are sp3 hybridized, forming only Cc and Ch sigma bonds, but all the cycloalkanes are not equally stable and unreactive. Only cycloalkanes from cyclopentane onward shows a high degree of stability and are quite unreactive. As such, they are not attacked by chemical reagents like strong acids, strong alkalis, common oxidizing agents KMnO4, and powerful reducing agents LiAH4. However, like alkanes, they undergo free radical substitution reactions. On the other hand, cyclopropane and cyclobutane show a high degree of reactivity, cyclopropane being particularly more reactive than cyclobutane. This is due to the reason that cyclopropane and cyclobutane rings are not very stable and have a tendency to undergo ring cleavage, forming addition products. Thus, they resemble alkenes in undergoing addition reactions. However, they are much less reactive than alkenes. Some of the important chemical reactions of cycloalkanes are discussed below. Free radical substitution reactions. Cycloalkanes undergo the typical free radical substitution reactions when treated with halogens at 525 to 575 Kelvin in the dark or at room temperature in presence of light. For example, cyclopropane, chlorocyclopropane, cyclobutane, bromocyclobutane, ethyl cyclopentane, bromocyclopentane, cyclohexane, bromocyclohexane. Addition reactions. As discussed above, like alkenes, cyclopropane undergo addition reactions. Some of the important addition reactions are cyclopropane, 1,3-dichloropropane, 1,3-dibromopropane, and propyl bromide propane. However, unlike alkene, cyclopropane does not add ozone and also does not undergo hydroxylation with aqueous KMnO4 solution. Cyclobutane, on the other hand, is very less reactive than cyclopropane and hence does not undergo addition reactions under ordinary conditions. However, on hydrogenation at higher temperature, it gives N-butane, cyclobutane, N-butane. From the above discussion, it is evident that cyclopropane is that most reactive of all cycloalkanes and undergo many addition reactions through ring cleavage. Cyclobutane is less reactive than cyclopropane and undergoes only addition of hydrogen, while rest of the cycloalkanes are unreactive and do not form addition products. Instead, like alkanes, they yield substitution products. Now, question arises as how to account for the special behavior of 3 and 4 membered ring compounds. Bayer-Strain theory and relative stabilities of cycloalkanes. To explain the relative stabilities of cycloalkanes and the expansional behavior of 3 and 4 membered rings, Adolf von Bayer in 1885 proposed a theory known after his name, a Bayer-Strain theory. The main postulates of this theory are given as under. A carbon atom bonded to 4 other atoms is tetrahedral. The angle between any pair of adjacent bonds is tetrahedral 109 degree 28 minute. All the carbon atoms constituting a cycloalkane molecule lie in a plane. As a result, the bond angles between any two adjacent carbon atoms are no longer equal to the normal tetrahedral angles of 109 degree 28 minute. They are either less or more than this angle. Any deviation or distortion from this normal tetrahedral angle imparts strain and hence instability to the resultant molecule. This strain is commonly referred to as angle strain. The greater the deviation from the normal tetrahedral angle, greater is the angle strain and hence greater is the instability of the resultant molecule. The greater the stability of ring system, more easily it is formed. The extent of an angle strain introduced depends upon the size of the ring. In order to explain the relative stabilities of different cycloalkanes, let us determine the magnitude of angle strain in each one of them following the expression. Angle strain half 109 degree 28 minute bond angle in the planar ring. The cyclopropane ring can be regarded as an equilateral triangle with bond angles of 60 degree. This implies that the single strain in cyclopropane half 109 degree 28 minutes 60 24 degree minus 44 minute as shown in figure 4.2a. On the other hand, cyclobutane ring in a square with bond angles of 90 degree. Angle strain in cyclopropane and cyclobutane. Therefore, the angle strain in cyclobutane half 109 degree 28 minute 9 degree 44 degree as shown in figure 2.4.2b. Following the same procedure, we can calculate the angle strains in various cycloalkanes as given in table 4.3. Angle strain and heat of combustion per CH2 group in various cycloalkanes. Cycloalkane and its geometry. Bond angle, its planar ring. Angle strain, heat of combustion per CH2 group in kg mole. Cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane, cycloheptane, cyclooctane. The positive values of angle strain indicate that the bond angles are compressed, while negative values mean expression of the bond angles from the tetrahedral angle. In both the cases, the molecule will be strained. In other words, it is magnitude of the angle strain and not its sign which determines the strain and hence the instability of the molecule. From table 4.3, it follows that angle strain falls rapidly in going from cyclopropane to cyclopentane and then increases slowly. This means that cyclopropane with the greatest magnitude of angle strain should be least stable and hence most reactive for all the cycloalkanes, while cyclobutane with less angle strain should be little more stable and hence less reactive than cyclopropane. Further, cyclopentane with the least amount of angle strain should be the most stable of all the cycloalkanes. All these predictions are in agreement with the experimental facts. On the basis of the Hee's theory, Byers predicted, of course wrongly, that cyclohexane with more angle strain should be less stable than cyclopentane and rings larger than 6C7 should not exist, and if at all they exist, they should be highly strained and hence highly unstable. There was no way to test these predictions since rings containing 7 or more carbon atoms were not known at that time. Evidence in support of Byers strain theory. Some important points in favor of Byers strain theory are given below. Reactivity of the double bond. A double bond may be regarded as a two-membered ring with a carbon-carbon bond angle of 0 degree. Therefore, the angle strain half 109 degree to 28 minutes minus 0 degree is equal to 54 degree minus 44 minutes. Since this angle strain is the highest of all the cycloalkenes, hence the alkene should be highly reactive, which is in agreement with the observed facts. Reactivity of cyclopropane and cyclobutane. A comparison of the heats of combustion of cycloalkenes reveals that cyclopropane and cyclobutane possesses more energy, 38.5 kJ and 27.6 kJ respectively per CH2 group, than the corresponding straight chain alkenes. Consequently, they should be less stable than the corresponding N-alkenes, a fact in agreement with Byers strain theory. It is therefore reasonable to believe that their tendency to undergo addition reactions through ring fission is related to this stability. Limitations of Byers strain theory. Some of the limitations of Byers strain theory are as follows. On the basis of Byers strain theory, a carbon-carbon double bond should be difficult to form since it is highly reactive and hence highly unstable. In contrast, it is known fact that a carbon-carbon double bond is easily formed by dehalogenation of alkyl halides, dehydrogenation of alcohols, etc. On the basis of Byers strain theory, cyclohexane rings having 7 or more carbon atoms should be less stable than cyclopentane, but heat of combustion data reveal that cyclopentane, cyclohexane and ring containing 7 or more carbon atoms are equally stable. Heat of combustion and relative stabilities of cycloalkenes. We know that heat of combustion is the heat of evolved when 1 mole of a compound is completely burned to form carbon dioxide and water. These heat of combustion furnish valuable information about the relative stabilities of organic compounds. Let us now examine whether the heats of combination of the various cycloalkenes support Bayer's theory or not. Table 4.4 lists the heats of combination of number of cycloalkenes. Table 4.4 Heat of combustion of cycloalkenes. Ring size heat of combustion per CH2 group in kilojoule mole. Ring size heat of combustion per CH2 group in kilojoule mole. From the table 4.4, it is clear that heats of combustion for CH2 group for cyclopropane and cyclobutane are 696.4 and 685.5 kilojoule mole respectively, and those for cyclopentane and cyclohexane are 663.4 and 657.9 kilojoule mole respectively, as compared to 657.9 kilojoule mole per CH2 group of N alkenes. A CH2 group may be expected to contribute equally to the overall heat of combustion of a compound because it yields the same products of combustion CO2 and H2O, irrespective of the compound in which the CH2 group is present, but the effect that cyclopropane and cyclobutane involve more heat per CH2 group that cyclopentane or cyclohexane or N-alkanes means that cyclopropane and cyclobutane contain more energy per CH2 group that cyclopentane or cyclohexane or N-alkanes. In other words, cyclopropane and cyclobutane should be less stable than cyclopentane or cyclohexane or straight chain alkanes, and this is in agreement with Bayer's strain theory. According to Bayer's strain theory, rings larger than cyclopentane and cyclohexane should be increasingly less stable due to a corresponding increase in the magnitude of the angle strain as the ring change increases. Thus, if Bayer's strain theory were correct, then it would be expected that heats of combustion per CH2 group of cycloalkenes from cyclopentane and cyclohexane onwards should steadily increase as the ring size increases, but from the table 4.4 it follows that this is not true, since the heat of combustion per CH2 group of cycloalkenes from cyclobutane onwards nearly remains constant, 663.4, 657.1, and the value CH2 group of cyclo is close to that of an alkane, 657.9. This suggests that cycloalkenes from cyclopentane onwards should be as stable as N-alkanes. Actually, ring containing 7 to 11 carbon atoms are almost as stable as cyclopentane, since they have almost the same value for heat of combustion per CH2 group, 663.4 to 662.1. But the heats of combustion per CH2 group of cyclohexane and rings containing 12 or more carbon atoms are the same, 658.8, 657.1, as that of an alkanes. In other words, in contrast to Bayer's strain theory, cyclohexane and ring containing 12 or more carbon atoms are completely free of angle strain and hence are as stable as N-alkanes. This is supported by the fact these large ring compounds such as cyclodecane, pentanone, cytone perfume isolated from civet cat, muscone perfume isolated from musk deer, etc., have been either synthesized in the laboratory or isolated from natural sources. Once these large rings compound have been synthesized, they also little or no tendency at all to undergo the ring opening reactions characteristic of cyclopropane and cyclobutane. Say more theory of stainless ring. As discussed above, Bayer's theory could explain the reactivity stability of rings containing 5 or less carbon atoms, but failed to account for the stability of rings containing 6 or more carbon atoms. To amount for the stability of 6-membered and larger rings, says and more re-examined the models of cycloalkanes and proposed the theory of stainless rings. According to this theory, the carbon atoms of a 5-membered and smaller rings can be a single plane as postulated by Bayer's, but in 6-membered and larger rings, they lie in different phases. In other words, the rings containing 5 or less carbon atoms are either planar or very nearly planar, but those of 6 and more carbon atoms are essentially non-planar or puckered. As a result of this puckering, each carbon atom remains its normal tetrahedral angle 109 degree 28 minutes, and there is a negligible or no strain in the molecule. In other words, six-membered and larger rings are strainless, and hence the name theory of strainless rings. Further, Sachs and Moore were able to contrast the models of the two puckered forms of cyclohexane called the boat and the chair forms. These forms of cyclohexane are readily interconvertible by rotation about single bonds and hence represent the conformations of cyclohexane. Similarly, rings larger than 6 carbon atoms can negligible angle strain by assuming puckered arrangement of atoms in their molecules. Figure 4.3 non-planar or puckered forms of cyclohexane. Now the position arises if the large rings are stable. Why are they difficult to synthesize? Bayer's assumption that a compound difficult to synthesize is necessarily unstable is not correct. Actually, for ring closure to occur, it is essential that the two ends of a carbon chain possessing the functional groups must come sufficiently close together to react with each other. Evidently, larger the ring to be synthesized, larger must be the chain from which it is made, and hence less it is likelihood of the two ends of the same chain approaching each other. Under these conditions, there would be greater probability for the two different chain coupling together intermolecular condensation rather than the two ends of the same chain undergoing ring closure intermolecular condensation as shown in figure 4.4. Intermolecular upper and intermolecular lower condensation. Thus, the difficulty encountered in the synthesis of large membered rings in the computation between inter and intramolecular condensations, with the former predominating. However, recently this difficulty has been overcome by carrying out the reaction in highly dilute solutions. Under these conditions, the collisions between the two different chains are minimized considerably, and the ring closing reactions through, although slow, it is principal reaction. The case of cyclopropane banana bonds. Cyclopropane offers an interesting case of bent CC covalent bonds. It is planar molecules and its internal bond angle theta must be of 60 degree. Therefore, there is a considerable deviation from the tetrahedral angle of 109 degree 28 minute, but carbon cannot have hybridized orbitals oriented at an angle less than 90 degree to each other. Since there are 4 bonds on each carbon, therefore the angles have to be more than 90 degree. In other words, in cyclopropane, the ring pi bonds cannot be formed by overlap of pure atomic orbitals. To explain this ambiguity, it has been shown that hybridization of orbitals occurs in such a way that the ring-forming orbitals have slightly greater p character than those forming the normal sigma bonds between carbon atoms in saturated molecules. This explains why the angle theta between two such orbitals of one carbon atom is cyclopropane in 104 degree, little less than the tetrahedral angle of 109 degree 28 minute. Thus, the major axis of symmetry of the orbitals forming CC bonds in cyclopropane do not point towards one another but outwards from the molecule, with the result that the CC bonding MOs are not symmetrical about their internuclear axis but are bent, giving the appearance of bananas. It is because of this reason that the carbon-carbon bond in cyclopropane are often referred to as bent or banana bonds. Further, due to higher p character of the hybridized orbitals, there is small but applicable pi delocalization around the ring. However, delocalization occurs within the plane of the ring and not above and below the carbon framework of the aromatic system. This in plane pi delocalization adds some stability to the ring.